go. Logan's locked. Oh wait, you can put a key in. Wait. Oh no. And we don't have a key.
Yeah, where am I going, guys? Where am I
don't have a
going?
key.
You can stay up there.
We don't have a key.
I'm leaving. I'm going to bed.
Why?
Why am I?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Just straight
Yeah,
up.
there. Go through there. There.
straight.
Yeah.
Fucking
I had to look at the
God.
map, man. Shit. I get lost.
We don't even have the map.
Right.
We don't even have the map and we know where we're going, loves. Come on.
Like, its sense of direction is not all there.
So yeah, since there's no audio, I'm just going to talk over this clip. So yeah, I got super excited about finding my own purple ring for one. So I ran straight for it and I was like, oh my god, I got a ring. And then I got grabbed and I was like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? And then I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way there's a cutscene here. But we're the boys. The boys are like, where'd you go? Where are you, Jamie? I said, I got fucking sucked back to the beginning and there's a boss. And I was like, I don't want to die. It's a big boss. And I was just continuous screaming because I had no idea if I could handle this boss by myself and how the boys would get to me because I got sucked into the ground. And yeah, this is just me panicking for a bit. The boys, I don't know where they're at. I don't know how they found me, to be honest. Yeah, so this was an interesting monster. It's just like an AoE monster that required you to dodge and weave and watch the ground, and it was hard because the armor is not upgradable, so if you don't do good dodges, you get fucking destroyed. And the water, man, they made it difficult. Can barely run in the water, can barely move in the water. It's hard. Finally, though, the boys found, I don't know how they came back here, but they got in, they found the boss room, and I finally got help. Luckily, Logan was using the sniper perk, I think, for this one, so we actually were able to see where the monster was coming out from and you know what to expect, which was actually really good. And he took the perk off after that, but it was really good for this one-time use. Yeah, if I had to give this boss a rating, I'd say like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. It was different, that's for sure, and like it was kind of difficult, but it wasn't like too difficult. I think I like the area where we're fighting, and also that jump, the beginning part where I got sucked in, that was pretty cool transition. It's kind of nice to have a boss that you can actually use your melee on, because there's too many flying ones available. I thought we were done by now, but I forgot his tentacles have a different health pool than his body. And one whack, look at that, I was almost dead. But thankfully, I lived. So here, Logan found the next boss we had to fight, and we're like, oh, how'd you get in there? And he's like, oh, I jumped into this esophagus. And I'm like, our dumbasses were like trying to see if we can climb it, because I mean, that would make sense, right? To climb it. He's like, no, you gotta jump from the second floor. So I was like, okay. So Anthony got in, and my dumbass, I for some reason did not. The concept of running and jumping was not there. Like I thought I could just like, I don't know, just jump automatically. But no. But so by the time we got there, Logan died. It was a struggle. I could not get in. The next time we came, I still couldn't get in. It's just a bad area to fight this boss too, with that huge gigantic square cubes of death and water. Water is bad. So we got to the next stage, which was pretty cool. Look at that, pretty gnarly layout. And so it kind of reminded me of this one level in GTFO where we had to like run down, like basically like this, like a down on a tower and survive and not die to succeed. So all of us, we don't know what we're doing. We're going in, we're fighting these bosses. I'm like, okay, let's just clear it out first, and so that we can have an easy time running. Somehow or another, we find out, oh, we gotta break those little crystals. I don't know what it does. I don't know what the point is for breaking it, and then we die. And we realize, oh, we have to keep running. It's not possible. So take two. We're running. We're going at it. We're going. We're fighting. We're just going. And so we're just, I don't know. I just wanted to melee and fight people. I don't know. And it's getting close. I was like, okay, I'm running. And they're like, hurry, hurry. I was like, okay, I'm coming. And so we get to another stack of monsters, and I'm fighting my way through, and I get grabbed, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know I could get grabbed. And then I'm like still fighting them. I can't get through. It's literally, I'm getting body blocked here, and I go down, and I'm like, oh my god, I went down. And Anthony, he has the audacity to be like, why weren't you running? You're supposed to be running. I said, I was trying to run, but I got body blocked. What do you want me to do? He's like, you just gotta keep running. I was like, it's easy for you to say you weren't there to see what happened. So now you can see what happened. I got body blocked. I got grabbed. What was I supposed to do? You left me behind. And so I was watching them, and Lucky jumped to his death, and Anthony jumped to his death too, and that's how we lost the second run on this tower. So now that we know what we're doing, we decided to go a little faster. Like, we know we gotta shoot these crystals and run and fight monsters. And so I see that it's right there, and before I could stop Logan, he ran straight into the purple electrical thing and died. And this was the beginning. So we just started going down. I was like, oh god, do we die or do we keep going? We're like, okay, we just keep going. We just keep running. Let's see what we can do. And so, ignoring monsters, shooting crystals, trying to shoot crystals, struggling. So I leave Anthony behind because I'm not gonna be the one being left behind this time and then getting told that, oh, you should have just ran. Yeah, I don't know what the point of shooting the crystal are, especially the black ones. I don't know. And man, this is the part where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna jump off. I'm gonna walk this log because they realized as they were free falling that there was a path to get to the other side. And so we're like, okay, maybe we're too early. Just wait for the electric to go. Or find a different route, I guess. So we still had a bit to go, and actually, looking back on it, this was a pretty easy route, like compared to the GTFO one we did a long time ago. This was pretty easy. If once we knew what to avoid, what to do. The GTF one was super hard, but that's just a hard game. So I actually got to use my Molly for the first time. I've been holding it forever, and I finally got to use it, the Tar Molly. So we're just walking down, killing mobs, catching on fire, you know, living. And I feel bad for Logan because this whole time he's just been watching us play the game. So we finally got down to the ground floor, and then we're like, what were we supposed to do? What were we supposed to do? I shot the middle part, don't know. Shot more crystals, still don't know what we're supposed to do. Ran around, looking around, see what we gotta do before we die to the electric stuff up there. Anthony's getting gangbang over there, and then we saw that little thing, and then it just exploded on its own. So I guess we're just like payloading it. So here we were exploring, and I was trying to find my way back to Logan them, and I was following that ping, and I was like, okay, I'm on my way, and then I just died to my worst enemy, you know, falling. Fantastic. And this is where I was being told to go, because Logan found this gigantic bird, and we're like, what the fuck? What is this bird? And it's like, okay. And I was like, oh, there's a ring there, but how are we gonna get the ring? And then Logan said some jokes that I thought were funny, but now I don't remember it because the audio's gone. So now I'll never I don't know what he said. So you can't hit the bird, you can't do anything, so we just kind of left it after a while. So Logan was just exploring around for a bit, and then all of a sudden the bird wasn't there. And so I was like, oh sweet, let's go get the ring. And then Logan went ahead and you know, ruined that bird's family with no remorse, no hesitation, just pure destruction and annihilation of its kind. Endangered and all, you know? He has no... He'll do it again, he says. So here we meet the creepy looking dog god monster looking thing with the gigantic tumor on its back, and we come across the decision to spare the doe or not. And I was like, of course we're not gonna kill the doe. What kind of monsters are we? We won't do that. And Logan's like, try me. And so before we let Logan, you know, we let Logan decide for us because he's already aimed at the doe. Anthony 180 shoots the monster, and we start the fight. No decisions. We're just going at it. Yeah, we definitely would not trade the doe over for this disgusting looking monster. It's a dead god. Like, why would we? A harmful little doe. Why would we do that? We're monsters. We're monsters if we do. If I were to give this boss a rating, it'd probably be like a 6 out of 10 maybe. It was an interesting monster. I liked the monster concept. The moves were pretty cool. It wasn't too difficult. But I give it a 6 out of 10 only because this motherfudger goes and kills my fucking dough anyways. I'll dare this I hate him. I hate him so much. We couldn't stop it. It was so sad. I hate him. So he gets stronger, but you know. Oh look, I never even noticed this tornado. I think I was just too sad that the dough died. I was just like wallowing in my sadness. I don't even remember that part of the game, but so he gets another wind and we go and fight him. But still the monster wasn't too difficult to kill. It felt like I was fighting a monster from Monster Hunter. Like an actual monster. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so I didn't notice that my health was low, and I just was just going at it, and I thought I did a good dodge and ended up going down. So Anthony comes to help me and then ends up suffering himself. But luckily Logan's dog is there to save the day, and then Logan does the finishing blow and we beat him. Woohoo, beat him! But at what cost? When our baby doe is dead. Look at him, dead. It turns out I found out later, you can actually revive the doe. We just never went up to the doe and tried to revive the doe, and I was very sad when we went back because the doe wasn't there anymore. So we plan on doing redoing the boss at least to get the weapon, but we could have rezzed him and I was sad we didn't do it.